We're here with Matthew West, and you've had a lot of success within your career. You have 6 albums. You're coming up with a new Christmas record. But you know, the one thing that I loved is you had 2 songs that controlled the #1 slot for over half a year, 32 weeks. Your songs obviously resonate with people. There's a message. You obviously know what you're talking about.
Well, first of all, that's really cool. That is, thank you. Yeah, I'm constantly amazed. Like I was telling the studio audience off the air that my first concert was at a Barnes and Noble's bookstore in my hometown, and 2 people showed up, my mom and my dad. And so it's funny because, I think when your songs become more well known, someone might say, well, are you an overnight success? And what they don't realize is that most overnight successes, it took them 15 years to become an overnight success.
Of course.
But I've been so just grateful and fortunate. I was sitting in an arena in Champaign, Illinois, watching Stephen Curtis Chapman perform as a college student. And that night, God spoke to my heart and called me into ministry. And I specifically felt like God was showing me that someday I'm going to be part of the next generation telling a lost and hurting world about the hope they can find in Jesus through my music. And so the fact that I'm even sitting here with you today and the fact that people have been ministered to by the songs that you just mentioned is really just proof of God's faithfulness more than it is anything about my abilities.
Well, I love the fact that you speak about things that resonate with people. You don't sing in platitudes. You get down to the heart of it. And the song that we want to talk about, the title of your book,
Yeah.
that was a story. Share that really briefly with us.
Well, I've been on a mission over the last several years. God healed my voice I had throat surgery and thought my career was over. And
That's scary.
Yeah, and so I'm sitting here like with a big old smile today because I'm so grateful that God brought me through that trial. But through it, He opened my eyes to see something bigger. And I felt like He was going to use my voice to give a voice to other people. And so over the last several years, I've been writing songs inspired by other people's stories. I've collected over 40,000 stories. And the song Hello, My Name Is was inspired by a young man named Jordan who wrote to me. And the first sentence of his story said, "Hello, my name is Jordan, and I'm a drug addict." He shared with me how he thought he was always going to be identified by that defeated title on his name tag. But God radically changed his life. He went to a recovery program, a Christian recovery program. He spent an entire year there. And he said, "Matthew, I began to realize that I'm not known by my failures or my successes, but I am who God says I am. And instead I say, hello, my name is Jordan, and I'm a child of the one true King." It was a victory story like that made me pick up my guitar and write the song, Hello, My Name Is. And now to be able to write the book that dives into that topic a little deeper, because I've realized that we're all in a battle. We're all wrestling to find out who we are. And if we look anywhere other than Christ to find that identity, it's going to be a misguided journey. And so the book and this song are in the hopes of people remembering, hey, you are who God says you are. Don't ever forget it.
It's an awesome story. Awesome. I have goosebumps. That's realness. That's life.
Yeah.
That's right. And that's what
life.
this song is about.